What is going on, fellow players? My name is FlipShine, and I wanted to tell you about this one time I dropped like a rock into Pubg, aka pooping your bodacious great breakfast. Let me start by saying this island is full of rage. Road rage, that is. Our story begins at the picnic table of free weapons. Much like the lion across the plains, I also stalk my prey through the grass. After passing my solo skydiving class, I landed right into a heaping pile of Xbox One processing.
This system is built to amaze on day one and continuously improve over the generation ahead.
Let's just say I think I know what it's like to be a TI double gut-er. As for the rest of the round, I'm one of a kind. Gotta get the angle just right. Girl, get out of my Instagram shot. I went back to my favorite spot and grabbed a modified Katniss Everdeen. Took one shot and thought, nah, this Tommy is just the boy I need. Before ascending the stairs, I remembered to switch to a Super Soaker. My next door neighbor never saw it coming. In all the hot summer fun, I completely lost track of time and realized I didn't have long until the tide came in. So I threw my shovel into my knapsack and headed for the shoreline. Along the way, I saw Johnny running off with my favorite toy. Now, Johnny's not much of a sharer, so when Bobby asked to see said toy, Johnny threw rocks at him. So I gave him a nice tight wedgie he'll never forget. I did, however, get hit by the wonderful, refreshing taste of Big Blue. And after a quick look at the map, I realized I wasn't quite done playing Running Simulator 2017. I did see my buddy Fabio at the bottom of the hill and tried calling out. However, I covered my mouth while doing it, so I'm not quite sure if he heard me or not. Oh yeah, he heard me. After sharing a few harsh words between each other, he disappeared. And after a quick 5K, the giant wall of Jell-O finally caught up with me. I ate so much that I actually sprained my wrist in the process. With another marathon coming up, it was only best that I keep my body in top condition. After another brutal run, I thought I might try out the obstacle course. My coach was less than thrilled with my performance. Whoa, dude, you just gonna litter like that? Later, I was on the road when my vehicle started making the weirdest sound. I knew I should take it to see my mechanic, and thankfully his shop was right up the road. Ah, here he is! After driving for some time, this guy had the gall to cut me off. I may have shouted a few naughty words at him and was cut off a second time by someone else. I decided to cool off by heading down to the old gun range. Let me just show you why no one should ever give Floshy a bolt action. Too easy. Moments later, I saw my fitness instructor, but before I could say anything, this random guy snuck up on me. With precision and grace, I took him down no problem at all. Later, I tried squeezing jelly out of this raspberry, but couldn't quite get it just right. But the blue god had spoken, and it was time to move on. I decided to visit my summer home, only to find it had been infested with rodents. I should have called the exterminator, because this little bugger wasn't going away. I was just about to call it quits when I thought, hey, I'm a fit, stylish, available male. Why not log online and see if I can match with hot singles in my area? So I signed in to my favorite online chat room, only to find that someone else was already there. And with my heat level turned all the way up, I conquered this little jalapeno. Oh, looks like he had my favorite chocolate bar. With the new playground quite a distance away, I jumped into my 1988 piece of crap with the matte midnight blue finish. This thing has no AC, and even with the windows down, I was still sweating to death. Nothing like a little liquid Twinkie pumped straight into my bloodstream to make me feel better. Since it was such a nice day out, I decided to park Old Bessie and take a Sunday stroll. Along my path, I witnessed a murder under the oak tree, but before the perpetrator could rob said dead man, I popped him straight in the bushes. Finally back in a top 25 situation, I heard the faint sounds of determination in the distance. I took a few shots and finally put Old Yeller down. Then a few bees started whizzing by my face. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. As the sun began to set, I finally caught up with Fabio. Then I caught this tree hugger hugging a tree. I moved up and finally saw the bee wrangler hiding beside a rock. Gah, I knew I should have had the contractor paint this a different color. After yelling at the kids to get off my lawn, I realized that I had left the groceries in the car. I quickly rearranged my personal effects and decided to check the front door for mail. I had no idea my identical twin was coming over for a surprise party. And with fresh greens in hand, I quickly rearranged my personal effects one more time. With time running out, I knew it would all be revealed soon. So I was quiet. I was patient. I spotted the house burglar just mere meters from my front door. When he peeked around the back, I threw a stick, only to hit my Baja Blast Reserve. He tried to flank from the left, and with one final inhale, the deed was done. Thinner dinner makes you skinner. If you like this video and/or me, you can check out more on my channel by subscribing. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Cheers.